What did the nervous Mahjong player say to someone that was about to walk into something because they weren't looking? Look out for that door, The at the end was because they were nervous. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. If this is the video that I get a Yakuman and people have to suffer through that opening, I'm gonna be so upset. I'm gonna be so upset. Yeah, okay, some people have described my channel as the death of comedy. Sure, I've gotten 35 comments on the last video being like, that was a mile-long walk for a sip of water. To those people, I'd say, when did my parents find my YouTube channel? All right, welcome back to Mahjong Soul. How have you been playing? Dude, you know it, I know it. We're getting out of Master 1. Slowly but surely, okay? Sometimes people have to break out of prison using nothing but a toothbrush. And that is similarly how we are breaking out of Master 1 by getting nothing but second places, okay? It's not flashy, but the end result is going to be explosive. So let's, remember what the lessons that got us here: playing defensively, not opening up our hand if the rest of our hand is garbo. And let's use that to glide on over to victory. To Bruno Mars, Anderson, Pat, glide. Oh, slide. Oh, what's the skate our way to victory? Okay, we don't have to get into it. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are our 5 shapes. Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, those are our 5 shapes. We don't need to keep this dangerous tile in our hand any longer. Well, we're gonna be happy to see a 5? Nah, dude, we already got this 7, 8. We're cooking. This is now a very strange situation where we are 1 tile away from a 7 pairs hand, but I also kind of want to open this hand because we have our Northwind, and our hand, the rest of our hand can schmoove kind of quickly, you know? Can Chia 4, Chia 6, get rid of some supplemental tiles. If we drew another Dora, I think I'd slam the Riichi button, and look at this, we have a nice inadvertent Suji trap on this 7 of circles as well. Now, unfortunately for us, oh, we would have had it if we kept the white dragon, but there was no way of knowing. There's no way of knowing. Unfortunately for us, Left Lord is making some schmoves right now. They're definitely lining up to the all-you-can-pawn and chi buffet. That's fair. That's their prerogative. This is the last 8 of bamboo that there is in the entire game. Do we go for it? What are we? I think we go for it. We have Seatwind, Dora, Red 5. That's 3 Han. And keep in mind, Goku's son was only named Gohan. Why did I say that? Because it rhymed, okay? And my brain gets a little rush of adrenaline whenever something rhymes. I think we're okay to race this hand. It's 3 Han, it's okay. And if someone calls Riichi at this point, we have 2 safe tiles that we can throw. We're not in a terrible position. Probably we're gonna either pawn the 5 or the 7. Oh, okay. And get rid of this pair of 3s or the pair of 7s. They're pretty much equivalent. Right Lord hasn't discarded a single character tile. That's a little bit concerning. This is a little bit concerning, but in a good way. Dare I throw the Dora because we could get all triplets? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We don't, in this house, we don't throw the door, the Dorja. We don't throw the Dora in this house, okay? In this house, we play respectfully. I mean, this is okay. It opens us up to a perfect Ishan 10, which means it's a perfect 1 away from Tenpai. We got a pair, a double-sided weight, and an Omega chunk. This is inside Suji, which means that they can't have a 3-4 because of that 2, and they can't have a 6-7 because of that 8. So this 5 is safe. So no matter how we complete this hand, no matter what tile that we draw that helps us get into Tenpai, we can at least wait on 2 separate tiles. So this is feeling pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Can't do anything super Zuz-tastic like conning the Northwinds, but that's okay. Sometimes you gotta play normally. Huh. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I suppose I'm gonna throw this 4 right now because I don't ever want to get into a situation where we have to throw a 5. I know it's like splitting hairs at this point. That's something. They're willing to throw a 6. Keep in mind, good players pawn and chi to get into Tenpai, so that's a little bit scary. How am I doing? Thank you for asking. No, it's not rude that you took so long to ask. How am I doing? We cheat this to get into Tenpai. We pray that they don't have a tile that they don't win off of this 7. A 9 of circles was recently discarded, even last round. So you gotta believe that someone else, if they draw the last one, they're probably gonna discard it. I'm good. You know how some teens are at risk? I am also at risk, but this is a very different type of risk that we're talking about. What am I at risk for? Burping right into the mic. Why is this the case? It's because I'm drinking a fun kombucha, okay? I'm still on my probiotic arc. I'm still on my trying to take care of the system arc. It's yummy, but again, this is, you know, I have a brand to uphold. The brand, Handsome Himbo, it has some nice alliteration to it, but also Himbo. You know what I mean? VTubers don't burp. Well, that's not true, but I'm trying to make a point about idol culture in general. Do I actually consider myself an idol? Nah, dude. Why? I have a soul. I don't want to be worshipped. Although, no, I don't want to be worshipped. All I want is occasionally to receive a Twitch Prime subscription from someone. That's it. That's bliss to me. Should we have gone for something like 13 Orphans with this hand? I'm not sure. 13 Orphans is the name of the hand. I was like, what, am I speaking nonsense? 3 pairs on our hand, no album out, but we could go for a 7 pairs hand still. How else am I doing otherwise? And oh, this hand looks so bad. Okay, this hand is, I don't think we're winning this one, but it doesn't look like anyone else has anything that's scary either. I'll have you know that there's something different about this video. One, I'm wearing shorts. I don't know if this means a lot to you, but let me tell you about why wearing shorts is important. First of all, and this is a nested list, okay? Within my list of things to tell you, this is a nested list of why shorts are important. First of all, I have an increased range of motion. I'm not gonna turn up my nose at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we don't need our more dangerous tiles. Increased range of motion. Second of all, sometimes I make bad plays because my brain CPU is getting very, very hot, and it doesn't have a proper heat sink in order to, you know, get it out of my system. Now, because of the whole shorts situation, I have a proper heat sink by which to get out the excess heat from making a million calculations per second. What emojis should I be using in Mahjong Soul? How quickly should I play defensively if someone calls Riichi? And let me tell you, we're playing defensively pretty quickly. They call it Riichi. We only have 2 safe tiles, but we're seeing some good. Oh, they had a nice little Suji trap for him. Okay, and this is why you can't always trust Suji. It's usually worth it. It's usually okay, but this is that thing where if you have a 5-7-9 or like a, you know, a 2-4-6, you could set a Suji trap very, very easily by calling Riichi or even sitting in Damaten, right? I've seen it happen to the best of players, to the worst of players. Have you seen my game logs? All right, we got 1 Dora. Not much else doing in the rest of our hand, and left lord has the most obvious flush of all time. All right, we gotta have a meeting, the 2 of us. Is there a world where we just hang on to this green dragon and this red dragon until the end of time, such that left lord can never accomplish their hopes and dreams? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we throw the bamboo tile early. We don't want them to be able to run it off of us later. And what's our pair in this hand? The 7s? Ew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, we have 5 shapes. I don't know how hard we want to push with this hand. Just because the shapes are bad, right? This 1, 2, this 6, 7. There's already 1 7 that's missing, and okay, there's another pair. I mean, this hand is looking okay. Am I ever supposed to discard the 4 here? I think I get rid of the red dragon. I'm more scared of this. The green dragon, it passed, so they probably aren't waiting for it. But they could be doing the thing that I do, which is you don't pawn the first one until your hand is ready. Okay, now this is starting to get really, really scary because the more honor tiles we draw, the more dangerous they are to left lord. And if they ever start discarding bamboo tiles themselves, then we know we're in a world of hurt. Because this is, again, a very obvious flush situation. Okay. And we are moving towards a decent hand. We can even go all, real voice reveal, by the way, but we can even go all simples with this hand. That is the kiss of death, probably. Like, I don't know if we're ever going to be able to get rid of a 6 of bamboo in light of what's going on here and its proximity to the Dora. I honestly don't think that we can do this. So we have a really clear path to victory, right? We chi the 5, throw the 1, and then we like, well, we can't ever get rid of the Dora. It's just too dangerous in a situation like this. They need to discard a 6 of bamboo first, and then I will be okay with opening my hand and moving forwards faster than you've ever seen. I don't know what to discard here. Father, forgive me for I have sinned. I'm gonna be honest with you. I made a rash decision. I don't know if that was necessarily correct, but I think what I'm supposed to do is get rid of this 2 and this 1, use this as our pair, and turn this into like an omega shape if we can. How's the west wind looking? The west wind is looking really, really safe. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. We're starting to play defensively. I don't know if that's correct because we're very, very close to Tenpai, but at the same time, like, do you see the kind of danger that we're in right now? If we get into Tenpai here, which we can by chiing a 7 of bamboo, or drawing into 1, or drawing into like a 8 of bamboo as well. 8 of bamboo. Drawing into another Dora tile here would honestly be pretty incredible. Right Lord is willing to make some risky. Wow, Right Lord is willing to make some risky discards. Surely they see what's going on across the table, across the pond, right? This is the dealer, by the way. Ooh. Okay, I don't want to ruffle any feathers right now. I'll just discard a safe tile. Again, if we can just sniff at Tenpai this game, I will be so happy to do so. I will be absolutely overjoyed. Now that is a good tile. Do we want to take it? Because we won't be able to discard the 2. I don't think that we do. And now this is a really bad situation because now we can't get rid of any of these tiles, dude. Okay, can I discard a 2 and then a 7? Well, the 7's safe and then the 2 should be okay. I'm not sure. Crosslord pawns with their seat win, so they also have a chance to win this game as well. There's a pair, and now if we can get rid of a 2 of characters, we can still slide on into Tenpai by the end of the night. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. This situation was just way too dangerous. I promise you, if we go back in the, what is this, East 3? There's no way all 4 of these tiles are safe. There's no way, absolutely not. So we can go back in there and vindicate ourselves if we want to later. This hand is okay, 1 shape. This is probably gonna be 2 shapes, 3, 4. Oh, okay. A little bit of mouth spitting has been in order. I don't know if you at home just caught that, but I apparently opened my mouth too large and one of the Mahjong gods decided to spit right in it. Okay. Has Google DeepMind caught on enough to know that what I'm saying is an absolute vulgar statement? I don't know. We'll have to see about how the checking goes after this video gets uploaded. Again, I appreciate your discretion. Okay. What is this exactly? What kind of shape is this? It's one of these complex shapes that you see in the Mahjong books. I don't know if we're supposed to discard the 1 there. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I kind of want the opportunity to go all simples if the moment arises, if the Dark Knight rises. Maybe a 6 of oh, do we cheat this? No. 6, 7, 8, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4. We throw the 5 here. Unfortunately, we throw the 5 because now so many tiles can get us into Tenpai, right? Drawing another 2 of characters, we throw this. Either one of these, we throw this. Either a 3 or a 4 of 3 or a 4 of bamboo. You know, we throw this. It's pretty nice. Can even do a little auspicious pawn to get into Tenpai here, and I wouldn't hate that either. Sure, it's a small hand, but we are the dealer, so we get to stay the dealer's seat, and it's not looking so bad. They pawn the 2 of bamboo. A crosslord's moving fast. Like you're Frenching on the 3rd date. Okay, that's fair. Do you just deal in? I would like a turn if possible. I understand that you two got a fun will they, won't they Ross Rachel thing going on. But if it's possible, I'd like to just slide right on in here and get a turn in this Mahjong game if possible. What I call Riichi here, I think I might even call Riichi. Our hand is like, I don't know if you've seen this, but our hand is good. Our hand actually kind of goes hard. What don't we want to see? We don't want to see the Dora, the 2 of circles. That would kind of be the kiss of death. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what was the right thing to discard there, because now this is not a perfect one away. I'm gonna take this pawn. I'm gonna take this pawn and try to get into Tenpai this way. Again, the 6 of circles is a risky tile. They look like they're going for an all symbols hand, and all symbols hand in this round can encompass the Dora, the 2 of circles, pretty easily. So I'm a little bit nervous about that. Another 6 of circles. That's okay. I know it looks like a slap in the face, but it's okay. It's a safe tile. I almost misclicked and clicked skip. If that had happened, you wouldn't be hearing me right now. You would not be seeing this video. I would delete this video, I would put it onto a flash drive, and I would bury it 3 feet in the dirt somewhere, okay? Oops, by the way. A little bit of oops. Did I do that? This hand is weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 shapes in our hand. Does that mean we get rid of the 5? Nah, dude. We get rid of the 1, 9 first. It's not like they're doing anything. Now our shapes are kind of pog. I'm going to throw out the 5 because the rest of our hand can move very, very fast. Everyone has opened up their hand. Lovely. You love to see it. If someone throws out a Northwind because they think it's a useless tile, we would absolutely take that Tenpai. And then it's a very easy Tenpai to upgrade into a double-sided weight or something. Not only that, if we draw another 5 or a 7, we can upgrade this hand and also get all triplets. Now, all triplets is kind of a bait. You think it's so easy to get all triplets if you have a few pairs. And depending on what those pairs are, maybe that's the case. But keep in mind, there's only 4 of each tile in a game of Mahjong. Oh my... Okay, well, now things are different. In this household, we usually... Oh, what is this? Oh my god, if someone... maybe all triplets? We could just fold here by throwing the 2 of bamboo. Show me a 6 of bamboo, please. That I would go ham for. That I would definitely push aggressively for. Probably an all simples hand, right? Probably an all simples hand. This is very, very scary. They have 4 Han just represented. That's a potential Mongon? Oh, don't make me do this. This is just a green dragon only hand. No. No. I think we have to play safe here. I know how this looks because we've kind of made our bed, but this was all before they pawned the Dora. I don't want any part of this. Just imagine if they called Riichi, and now imagine if we're pushing with a 1 Han hand. A 1,000-point hand. Keep in mind, 1,000 points can't even buy you a sandwich in today's inflationary economy. Okay, we can fold with the 1 of bamboo next. The 2 of bamboo is also looking pretty safe. If they somehow show that a 7 of circles is safe, I'll go down with this ship. You know, I'll throw this down. 7 of bamboo looking to be pretty safe. 3 of circles is safe. I'm okay with folding here. We're hoping that right lord or a cross lord deals into this. We don't want to see them sumo. If they sumo a giant hand, we'll be paying a big dealer's penalty. And I mean, we could pontificate about this all day about whether or not it was right to push for this kind of hand. Because sometimes, really, the best offense or the best defense is a good offense. It's just straight up winning before they get to win. It's a possibility. Definitely. But I don't know. I see 3 Dora. I see a red 5, and I'm kind of nervous. They'd Chi a 5 of bamboo. 5 is looking to be pretty safe. 7 of bamboo is Suji to this 4. And they're having a hard time making a decision. Interesting. I think they might even have the last Dora in their hand. Maybe they have a 2, 3, 4 or something. Yeah, this is gonna be a huge hand. I don't want any part of this. Okay, 7 of characters and 8 of bamboo. All simples, 3 Dora, 2 red 5 for a farm to table Hanuman. That definitely hurts. As the dealer, definitely hurts. I built this country on rock and roll. And now this is how you repay me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sometimes I make this deal with the devil. If we draw another unique orphan, call me Annie in the musical, I will go for 13 orphans, maybe. I don't know. This hand does not want to go for 13 orphans, and this hand does not want to open up. This hand still doesn't want to open up, right? Prevalent Wind, Red Dragon. I mean, we have 5 shapes, and we could careen towards a half flush. It's not impossible. Do we open up this hand? Red Dragon, Prevalent Wind, Red 5. It's 3 Han. It's just enough to make me start acting up. Maybe send a preliminary DM. Just, haha, you up? Just to see, just to dip our toes in. I don't know. The rest of our hand kind of is in shambles. White Dragon is safe. That's good. Okay. I will pawn this. It's early enough in the game. It's not too dangerous yet. I can do a little bit of pawning. I can make a bad pawn good for a weekend. Taylor Swift is not the only person with the power to tame boys or tiles. The slogan of this YouTube channel, by the way, I've always said this. Scroll back 3 videos, just like scroll through the video. I promise you'll catch me saying that somewhere in the middle. I don't think we actually want to chi that. And because I think this 5 is probably going to be our pair, right? Oh my god, this hand, why did this hand have to get so valuable all of a sudden? Now it's going to be difficult. Oh, lordy. We don't con this. Absolutely not. There, literally last video, I said, I think it was last video, maybe 2 videos ago. Sorry, the road to Mahjong sometimes blends together at times, okay? Sometimes you don't con because you don't want to give people, and we have to do this because we just want to win fast. Like, I don't want to give other people enough time to assemble a winning hand. I just don't want to do that. This is the best hand I've ever seen in my entire life. All triplets, half flush, prevalent wind, red dragon, red 5. Are you kidding me? This has somehow become the zuzziest hand of all time. And even if we don't get all triplets, I'm okay with that. If I get the chi a 3 or a 6 here, if I get the chi a pet here, oh, baby. You are Dunzo Washington. Okay. Crosslord's moving fast, maybe on an all simples hand. I mean, the dangerous thing about this situation is that there's a distinct lack of Dora on the table. So someone's probably cooking up with, you know, 2, maybe 3 copies of the 4 of bamboo. That's very, very dangerous. That's very dangerous. I would love to get into Tenpai here. Ooh, ooh, how delightfully devilish. Sure, I don't think anyone's gonna throw a 4 or a 5. Like, if people... But this is the thing about human greed. Greed makes people do very, very dumb things, right? Like sometimes when we have a half flush that's only worth 2 Han, we push for it and we deal into a Hanemon. That's why human greed is a bad thing. But human greed can benefit us in this situation. If they have 2 or 3 copies of the Dora and they're willing to make a push for it, that's when we start slurping. That's absolutely when we start slurping up some other people's souls. You think the Grim Reaper uses a scythe? Nah, the Grim Reaper uses a straw. Grim Reaper's going, you know what I mean? This is a little bit greedy, I'm not gonna lie, going for the all triplets instead of more tile acceptancy, although it would have been the exact equivalent, right? Because we would have had 4 copies of the 2 and 2 copies of the 5. So, no, that's more tiles than this. They call it Riichi 222. I have to go for this. I think we definitely push here. It's a terminal, for gosh sakes. I said gosh. Please, let me just draw my winning tile. Please. Oh! Oops. Did I do that? Nice Riichi you had there. Would have been a shame. Would be a shame if I just had one of the biggest hands of all time. I'll just let us enjoy this. Thank you. You did it, Shinji. You prevented the singularity. And you got a 7 Han Hanemon in there. Oops. This hand is looking good to me. The 7-9 shape a little bit weak, but we only need one other thing in our hand for it to start schmoving downtown. Dora is the white dragon. That's awful news for us, dude. White dragon is just like sea salt in someone's pantry. You can use it on any dish. Red pepper flakes, you can use it on any dish. Oh, Yusong, what about a salad that someone's allergic to red pepper flakes? Okay, you've constructed a very specific situation where you can't use red pepper flakes. But what I'm saying here is someone could come up huge with an upset with this hand. So you got to be a little bit careful. What do I want to see? I want to see an 8 of circles. Then I throw this. And then I want to see an 8 of bamboo. We throw this and we call Riichi. It's the easiest Riichi pinfu of all time. Sure, I guess. Like if no matter what, I think we can slam an early Riichi here. And I know it's just extolling the dangers of the Dora, but an early Riichi might force other people to back off, and that is also pretty priceless. Is this valuable? Now we can accept a 4 of circles into this hand as well. You know what? If you want to delay me from getting into Tenpai for a little bit, sure. You can delay me if you want. What I'll request in exchange, and we could still draw an 8 of circles here and just throw the 7. Yeah. What I'll request in exchange is a 4 of bamboo, because if we get a 4 of bamboo, we could actually just open this hand for all simples, and that would feel pretty nice too. Okay, Right Lord has a really good hand. Either that or they're just like so lost in the sauce they're beyond salvation. Like they might have a pair or a triplet of the White Dragon. And honestly, if we draw the White Dragon, I'm not sure that we're allowed to get rid of it this round. I don't know. Oh, you love doing this to me, huh? You just love proving me right. Okay, fair enough. If someone else is willing to throw the White Dragon, then we can throw this away, but I don't think that we can throw this otherwise, especially if they're willing to. I don't like this, because this means that you have a hand that's valid, right? And I'm not talking about all hands are valid with a clap emoji in between each of the words. I'm talking about, like, you might have a White Dragon pair that you're relying on to finish this hand. You might have a White Dragon pair. Now watch me, you crank that Mahjong tile. Soulja Boy reference. Timely, right? In the zeitgeist, Soulja Boy. Oh, don't give me that high and mighty look like you weren't looking up Soulja Boy dance tutorials in your friend's basement in 5th grade. We were all there. I basically saw you telepathically. Why? We're the same person. You little baka? Okay. I guess we're throwing the 7. I don't know. I'm trying to get into a situation where the White Dragon can be our pair weight. I don't know if that's necessarily going to be possible, but we can definitely try. This could be a half outside hand. This is a flush in the. Oh, thank you. Right on time. This is a flush in the character suit. Scary. This is not safe for this person. So what do we have to watch out for? We have to watch for character tiles and honor tiles or terminal tiles. This is horrifying because they can use the White Dragon. It is absolutely imperative that we don't discard it. Even the no. We are not throwing. We are big folding right now. We are big folding right now. Absolutely. And guess what? Because they just hesitated there, we know that they have a 2-3 of bamboo in their hand as well. They were hesitating on whether or not to call chi with that 4. Okay. 5 of circles is hilariously safe because they can't use it as their half or full outside hand, and it's safe to a cross lord. 6 of circles is also looking fairly safe. I hate what just happened there. I'm gonna be honest with you. I hate what happened there. 3 of circles looking safe. That's great news for us. We have 2 more safe tiles. Luckily for us, most of the new Dora, the green dragons are dead. That's great news. Call me Rosencrantz and Guildenstern the way that we do be dead right now. In this very funny adaptation. Oh, please. Rosencrantz or Guildenstern. Oh, such a clever play because they use the... Please. Oh my god. I've never seen it. Hang on. Let me walk this back to a more palatable opinion that's even more relatable to the masses. Sometimes theater can get a little up in its own behind, if you will. And that's safer work, right? Sometimes theater, if you are surrounded by people wearing tweed all day, you might start to lose sight of yourself, okay? And you might think that, oh, all of these ideas are brilliant, when merely it is just a reference. It is just a reference, and the rest of your story is like sailing a paper mache boat through the Hudson. I gotta get out more, dude. I gotta join a boys and girls club or something. Not that, because that's extremely creepy, because I am, you know, an adult, arguably. We don't throw character tiles here. Absolutely not. They weren't waiting on the 9. I'm not throwing the White Dragon. Are you joking? Are you joshing? Absolutely not. We're not dealing into a Hanemon full flush into the dealer. No, absolutely not. You do not have my permission to deal into a dealer Hanemon, which was 18,000 points. Okay, I mean, this is fine. It's not great, but it's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 shapes. We have 1 Dora. Arguably, we could just discard the Dora right now. Crush some dreams, you know? Oh, I don't know. We still need to pair. The greatest draw that we could... Oh, okay, we're folding. We're huge folding now. How do we even fold in a situation like this? 2 7s are gone. We can make a half Suji read, or... I mean, 2 2s are gone. It's probably not an honor tile, but if we deal him with an honor tile, so be it. The reason that honor tiles are generally safer is because you can't chi an honor tile, right? You can only pawn an honor tile. All right, well, a lot of 2s are gone. It probably didn't come from a 2-2-3 shape, so here we go. Bon appetit. Got some safety in the 1 of circles. That's feeling pretty good. Okay, unfortunately, our hand is trying to tempt us into acting up right now. I can assure you I will be folding. Thank you very much. Check, please. Okay. I will not be losing... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What is... Oh, okay. Did I accidentally make a deal with the devil? That... I was gonna reference Sakuna from Jujutsu Kaisen, but I wasn't sure if that would be too... insular of a reference. A Riichi only hand that advances the game. What is this, my birthday? Okay, it's not guaranteed that we get first place, so we still have to keep sharp, stay alert, keep sharp. Ugh, ironically not a very sharp thing to say. Do we make a deal with the devil that we only draw good tiles when it's no longer needed? What is that? I don't like that at all. What kind of lousy deal is this? Right Lord pawns the white dragon. Okay, fair enough. What is this? This hand looks okay. We got some action here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can probably get rid of this 3 of circles. Although if we do draw, I mean, if we draw a 4 or something, maybe we can get rid of this 8. It's possible. Can also, if we're really pressed, we can even get rid of just our honor tile first. Abandon all of our defensive stations in order to try to get into Tenpai as fast as possible. That 1, I guess I'm doing this just for the 1 in a million chance that we draw into a 2 of circles. I mean, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good, but it will feel amazing if we draw into a 2. Okay, it didn't happen. But the good news about this is that we can also discard the 1 of circles as a relatively safe tile if someone calls Riichi or a Khan or something along those lines. Take a little sip of the potion. I'm also not gonna lie to you, okay? I have never told a lie on this YouTube channel ever, except maybe alleging that my biceps actually make a shape when I flex. I'm hoping that this game doesn't turn into a 50-minute slugfest, not because I don't want to enjoy sinking my teeth into a game of Riichi Mahjong. That's not it at all. You have to understand, my significant other and I are having a very busy day, and we want to find time to play Magic the Gathering. That is the absolute truth. I would put my hand on a Bible and tell you that statement, okay? So that's my selfish and vested interest in not having this game go super duper long. Left Lord thinking about something. Maybe they got a good hand. Maybe they got a million Dora. I mean, the fact that across... Ooh, how delightfully devilish. We don't even have to call Riichi with this hand if we can get it going. Oh my God. Okay. They beat me to the punch, and we will be folding, by the way. How do we even fold in a situation like this, though? I think we fold with the 1s. We see 3 3s on the table. It's still possible. Now we see all 4, but it's still possible that we dealt into a 2-3 weight. It was just probably the least likely outcome. So what happens here? Maybe we get into a 7-pair situation. Maybe we don't. We're happy if they... Dude, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. But we're also happy if they sumo, yeah, because guess what? They take points away from the dealer who we were fighting for 2nd place with. And this is why we don't want to discard the 6 if we don't have to. Oh, you sung push. It'll be funny if you get 7 pairs. Yeah, funny like a Chekhov novel. Funny like a Chekhov novel with a grave and somber last page. Oh, we have a ridiculously shiny hand. Okay. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 shapes here. That is not how you say good. This hand is how you say bad. What do? Do we just keep all of our valuable tiles? No, dude, because if Left Lord wins and they have a large enough hand, we're gonna be so sad. We're gonna be so sad that they overtake us. But sometimes that's all you can do in Mahjong, is just play safely and pray that you don't get overtaken. And if you're a phrase song, you can pray to God that she hears you. How to Save a Life. Used to very great dramatic effect in that one Scrubs episode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have to balance our offense and defense here. So the way that I'm looking at this hand, oh, this is, okay. I'm looking at this hand. This is either going to be our pair, or this is either going to be our pair. And that 5, 7, 9 shape is not bad either. Oh, it's a little bit risky right now. It's a little bit risky. Like, I don't know. We can't even, most likely we will not be able to call Pinfu with this hand, and that hurts. That call me our rental car company the way that hurts. Throw this in case anyone's going for a flush. We could, if you want, we can engage in a thought exercise right now where we just pretend that someone has called Riichi, and that gives us a wonderful excuse to play like a coward. Oh, what is this feeling so sudden and new? No, I will not stop referencing Wicked songs in my videos. One, you can't tell me what to do. 2, woof woof woof, ruff 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 ruff. This is a testament to how untamable of a bad boy I really am. I'm barking and meowing in my videos. Why? Because that is how you exercise freedom. And yes, I will be running for office later this year. Thank you. Thank you. No, please be seated. Please be seated. Do we ever call Riichi with this hand? Absolutely not. No matter what we get. Even if we get like a 3 of bamboo, I don't think that we call Riichi here. If we get a pure double sequence, that would be nice, because we don't have to call Riichi in order to win. We're throwing down some amazing tiles. It doesn't look like you have a ready hand. It does look like you have a ready hand, but I have no idea what you're going for. Could she that to try to get into Tenpai? This is a decent Riichi, but I don't think that we do it. I don't know, because we don't need to... I don't want to deal into anyone else. And let's say we draw another copy of the Dora or something. I don't want that evil on my hands, Ricky Bobby, you know? What? Someone's going to discard the 3 or the 6. Exactly. And we're going to be a little bit upset, but I think this is okay. I genuinely think this is okay, because it's a temporary for a 10. It's okay. It stings a little bit, but it's okay. There's a 6. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. We still have a decent chance to draw it ourselves. And now look at this. A nice pivoting to the 9. It's Suji to this 6. It's a safer in the long run because it is a terminal. This is looking like a safe tile. It's even Suji to left lord 6. Obviously safe to a cross lord and right lord because it's in their discard pile. It's a spicy last round. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's 3 Dora that are invisible to me. Someone could have a triplet. And I don't necessarily want to give up my... Okay, this is fine. Staying in Tenpai is fine because even in an exhaustive draw situation, provided we are in Tenpai, the game ends. Now, this is a really small hand. This is a small hand. It's not even a half outside hand or anything. I don't think this is enough to overtake me. I could be wrong with that Riichi stick. Oh, I mean, the Riichi stick, even without the Riichi stick, they would have beaten me by 100. And I swear this game is about Mahjong. Just don't, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, okay? I don't know what that is. Were we supposed to eat? Were we, I mean... Oh, maybe we call Riichi on that last hand, but imagine if we drew something like the Dora and just dealt ourselves into oblivion. That's honestly up for debate. I don't think there's a clear answer. If you are a saint level player, and I'm gonna need the receipts to show it, okay? Because I don't accidentally want to get sauced up by, hey, it's my first game playing Mahjong. No, okay? I'm here for the long haul, okay? I'm trying to develop good practices. Oh, this is something. I think we got something good. Okay, Sphere of Love. That's nice. That's kind of nice. Let me know your thoughts on that last South 4 round. I mean, that's very spicy. That's genuinely very spicy. Maybe we call it Riichi just because, but I don't know. I don't think it's right to call Riichi there. I don't think it's right. But then you're thinking like other people are playing like guns akimbo, right? Like just guns out because it's the last round. We should see like what the point totals were. So you two are close enough to want to duke it out for 4th place or 3rd place, right? So at least one player has to play aggressively, and that's a cross lord. Oh, I don't know. Maybe calling the Riichi was right, but again, just imagine if we drew another 2 of bamboo and then we dealt into someone. They had a pair of the 2 of bamboos. Sure, their hand wasn't ready, and even now it's not ready. That's a huge bummer, but based on these discards, you can't tell me that their hand isn't ready. Like, they're discarding really good tiles. Oh, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What happened here? They didn't discard the 6? The 6 is safe. What did they discard here? Oh, they discarded the 8 and then Right Lord Sumo'd. Interesting. I probably would have... I mean, keeping the 4-6-8 shape is not bad. It's not bad at all. You increase your tile acceptancy a little bit. Sure, you're going to have to play offensive later, but you even have to play offensively now. I mean, there's only one last turn, so it's probably all ogre for you. And this was a small Riichi, all things considered. It's not even Pinfu. They could hit 3 aura. I don't know. Let's take a look at the moment that we could have called Riichi. It was this. We could have slammed the Riichi button here. We are in Tenpai. And then if we just take a look, like at the players that dealt into us, they're dealing. I will happily switch back to me. I want to see when one player started like dealing into us. Okay, so if I had called Riichi in this situation, would you deal in? You're in last place. You have 2 Dora. Yes, you would. Yes, you would. Oh, but I still, there's a genuine part of me that does not believe that calling Riichi is right there. What if someone cons? What if Left Lord slams the Riichi button? Or, like, they did eventually. So what if someone pawns the Dora? Then we're going to be quaking in our boots. I don't know. It is a guns out, suns out, guns out situation. I won't deny you that. Okay, let's take a look. So they discarded the 9, and we want to take off the effect display. They dealt a 9 here. Would I have done that? Yeah, it's a terminal. It's late into the game. And I ended up smooching, or excuse me, slurping off of this tile. I would have made that discard 1,000 times. What do I have? Probably like a 7-8 or something. So true, so true. This player dealt in a lot. It's an early Riichi. Dude, this is the problem, okay? You are not in Tenpai. You are really far away from Tenpai. I know it hurts. Just discard this or even a Suji tile. You do! It was the Suji trap! Okay, I would have done the same. I would have done the same. I can't pretend like I would know better. No one has called Riichi. Probably want to get rid of your more dangerous tile early. Okay, I know that this seems like a decent call, but like, when did they open their hand? They have 2 Dora. Their hand's looking okay, and then they do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, but if you're gonna do this, I think you're supposed to discard this 6 and this 5. Like, you have your shapes. You have your shapes. Then they pawn. I think there's a genuine case to be made. I mean, you could pivot very, very easily if you draw something close to the 5. Yeah, but it's like, it's worse tile acceptancy. I love the greed that's visible here. Oh, it just gets you into trouble, huh? Yeah, it just gets you into trouble, I guess. Or I mean, it wouldn't have necessarily mattered. I mean, if they kept the 3-4, they would have been able to use this too. But that's like, you can't. I don't know if you can make any reasonable conclusions based off of that. I think if it were me, I'd probably throw away the 5, and then I'd be a little upset when I drew the 3, but then I'd be like happy when I drew when I drew the last character tile that I needed. Okay, yeah, dude, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm condemning the actions like I'm a UN resolution of this player right here. Just fold. You're so far away from Tenpai. What are you even thinking? Just please fold. Please call me Jeb Bush the way I'm begging you to please clap. And then what was it? East 3 was the round where they had an obvious flush or something. Yeah, and I didn't want to discard any of my bamboo tiles. It turns out only the 5 would have gotten us into trouble. But if we threw the 8 here, like, come on, that's the Dora. They would have pawned that probably. Single tile honky tonky. Wait, I don't know. If the hands are hidden here, they haven't given any information as to what bamboo tiles that they are waiting on. So I'm okay with my decision to probably, I think we did fold here. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. This is a way scarier hand than even the best case scenario for this hand. All right. Honestly, a pretty fun game. Again, brick by brick, co-opting some language that is probably not the language that I want to co-opt. We don't touch the heavens that much, right? We don't touch the heavens that much, but we are touching ourselves. And that might be the most important lesson of them all. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. It helps out the channel a lot. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. You can also find us on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4 p.m. PST. That link is in the description. I hope to see you there. Mondays are Mahjong, Wednesdays are Variety, and Fridays are Nancy Drew. You can also say hi in the Discord. It's an incredibly kind community, and I hope to talk to you there. Okay, until next time, please be kind to yourself, and please be patient with yourself, okay? All right, I'll talk to you soon. Peace.